Hi everyone, I'm Heather. I'm one of the tonic herbalists here at Dragon Herbs. The purpose of this video is to celebrate an upcoming holiday. So if my red sweater didn't tip you off, it's Valentine's Day. And it's a perfect day to celebrate love. So basically, I'm going to give you some options to really try to help you enhance your day and make it as special as possible. So we have a blend of Shen herbs and we have a blend of Jing herbs. Now the Shen herbs are going to be the ones that are going to really help keep your heart open. And the Jing herbs, now those are the more physical herbs. They're going to help you be willing, ready, and able for whatever you want to do. So the first formula we can talk about is a formula called willpower. And willpower, the main ingredient is Polygala. Now Polygala is a great herb for opening up the penetrating vessel in your body. The vessel between your heart energy, your spirit, and your kidneys, your power and your drive. So a lot of times we say that your Shen is shy and it can recede. And so you can go through your whole life and your Shen can be hidden. Now different emotions, more of the lower frequency vibration emotions, can come up and surface and take center stage. We think of anger, greed, regrets, sadness, worry. These emotions are very important and have their place, but it's when they take center stage that your Shen starts to hide, and that's creating blockages in your system. This formula is also very good for helping to let go of old habit patterns, making changes. The third formula we can talk about is Zen Shen. Now Zen Shen, the main herb in the formula, is Reishi mushroom. Reishi is a woody mushroom that we get from Chengbai Mountain in China. It's a very pristine mountainous area. And Reishi is always in all of the Chinese depictions of heaven, and it's put on a pedestal. So it helps you in meditation, it helps keep your heart open, helps you connect with other people, and really enhances your spiritual progress. L-theanine is another ingredient. Now L-theanine is an amino acid that is naturally occurring in foods, including green tea. And what it does is it helps calm the mind. So in the spirit of giving, the best way to support, build, and nurture your Shen is to help others, and to give, and to support your fellow humans without expecting anything in return. So I'm going to offer a little friendly competition. I want you to go out there and be creative and help others in any way you can to build your Shen. Feed a homeless person if they are on the street and hungry. Turn somebody on to tonic herbs. It'll really help change their life for the better. For a little inspiration, we're going to give a gift. And so what you'd like to do is you go to our Facebook page and post with the hashtag of Nurture Shen, and we'll pick a winner. You can do this between now and Valentine's Day. And on Valentine's Day, somebody will get a call from me personally, and they're going to get a free bottle of our private reserve Heaven Drops. So if you don't know about the Heaven Drops, it's ginseng roots that are all wild, that are 80 or more years old, older than you. Herbs in this formula, all the ginseng really supports your spirit or your heart. So who wants it? Post on our Facebook page. Now let's talk about formulas in herbs that support your Jing. Your Jing loosely translates to your essence. Jing herbs are broken down into Yin Jing and Yang Jing. Yin Jing herbs are basically like the oil and gasoline that runs your engine. So it's something that needs to be replenished, and they work with the Yang herbs. They fuel the Yang herbs. So the particular formulas we've chosen for Yin Jing, the first one is healer's tea. Now healer's tea, the main ingredient is Dendrobium. Now Dendrobium is a wild orchid. It's also, when it's made into a tea, it's called honeymooner's tea. And so you know what everybody does on their honeymoon. So it really helps to replenish all of the sexual fluids for men and women. The second formula is a formula called Yin Replenisher Drops. Now Yin Replenisher also has Dendrobium, is the main ingredient, but then it also has some really cooling herbs. It has raw Romania and Anna Morena. Now these two herbs help to clear heat out of the system. So a lot of times when you want to take the Yang herbs which are going to increase the fire and the power in your system, you can tend to overheat if you already run hot. So the yin replenisher is something that you can take with yang formulas to balance them out. Yin replenisher also has goji berries in it. Goji berries are very good for fertility and the eyes, antioxidants. The next one is goji and schisandra drops. It's a simple formula of just 2 herbs, and it's interesting. Over the many years I've worked here, I've recommended this formula for a lot of women in particular. After several weeks of taking the formula, women will come back and they'll report to me, they're like, gosh, like what's happening? I feel that my libido has risen, my sensitivity has increased, my husband is so happy. What are in this formula and can I take it forever? And they love it. So that's a nice side effect that you can experience from that formula. Glowing beauty inside and out. So the last category that we can talk about are the yang tonics. And the first 2 we're going to talk about is kind of like a his and hers. Love Goddess Elixir and Tomcat. So Love Goddess Elixir is a formula that has yang tonics, then also some yin tonics, and deer antler is one of the main ingredients. Now deer antler really supports your primal Jing energy. The Tomcat Ali, it has 3 herbs in it. It has Tomcat Ali, it has ants, and it has Hushawu. It also increases free testosterone in men, but not the dihydrotestosterone. This formula, the Super Yang Jing Drops, is one of the warmest formulas we have. It really supports libido, power, strength. It's actually based on an 11th century sex manual for an emperor that had several thousand concubines. Now, woman's Jing, the main ingredient is epimedium. And epimedium is also nicknamed horny goatweed. And so they would watch the goats actually eat this plant, and then they would run off into the forest and copulate. And so when we take it in our system, it really increases our sex hormones, our power, our libido. Here's a formula which is called Buddha's Yang. So this is a formula for men or women. It's a vegetarian formula. It has epimedium, it has a whole blend of herbs, really good for increasing blood flow, increasing libido, increasing just general circulation to all the organs. Now I'd like to talk for a moment a little about quality. It's very important when you're consuming Chinese herbs that they're of good quality. Rod and Yanlin, for decades, have traveled to and from China to source the best quality herbs. The second part is it's very important that the right part of the plant is used. Now, production is important. Certain classical formulas, all of the herbs need to be cooked together because it's the alchemy of one herb bringing out the alchemy of another that wouldn't happen if they were cooked separately. So all of these factors are just really important. So it's really important when you're going to consume something that you purchase it from a place that knows what to do and how to get things. Thank you everybody for watching. Feel free to call me or any of the other herbalists if you have any questions about any of the products that I talked about today. And make sure you nurture your Shen. And go to our Dragon Herbs Facebook page and let us know exactly what you did in hopes that you might win a treasured bottle of the Private Reserve Heaven Drops. And happy Valentine's Day. May it be filled with lots of love, peace, and prosperity. I'd like you to come to our Elixir bar. All this week we're having a special promotion. If you mention Glowing Health Elixir, when you purchase a drink, you'll get a free shot of Heaven Drops. And that'll go all up until through Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day, we're actually going to have a party. We're going to be open late until 9 p.m. So please come on in, and we're going to have a lot of different special, sexy drinks for everybody to sample out.